Donna J. Jodhan presents Dining with Donna, a weekly podcast where Donna shares a delicious recipe with you, gives you a bonus recipe, and ends off her podcast with time-saving tips for your kitchen. Her recipes are easy to follow, easy to put together, and most yummy and delicious for family and friends. Donna's recipes are favorites for everyone. They are tried and approved, and she guarantees you'll be able to make them your favorite. It's time to cook and bake, and Donna is waiting to show you how.
Hey there, it is Donna J. Jodhan, your host for the Dining with Donna show. We are now up to the third week of October, and I want to thank everyone for continuing to drop by to listen in, to give me your feedback, your thoughts, your comments, everything, your suggestions. I am truly grateful, and I hope that you continue to enjoy my Dining with Donna podcast. Week 3 of October is here. Can't believe it. Yes, indeed, week 3. And I thank not just my listeners, but my friend Victor Guvia for his support, and my producer, little brother, friend, advisor, accompanist, everything, Mike Chicello, for continuing to produce my shows. So before we start in on the third week, I just want to summarize for you what we have, or what I have shared with you for the first 2 weeks. Okay? For the first week, I shared with you autumn dump cake. The bonus recipe was banana yogurt salad. And the tip was keeping food fresh. Turnips, beets, and carrots. And I went into various kitchen tips part 1. And that was it for week 1. For week 2, here's what I shared with you. The main recipe was cranberry apple cake, yum, yum, yum. The bonus recipe was apricot salad. And the tip was keeping food fresh, salad greens. And along with that, I had various kitchen tips. So that was it for the first 2 weeks. And I just want to reiterate how refreshing, recharging, regurgitating it is to be able to cook in one's kitchen with friends and family, to share recipes. Once you have a recipe that you don't change, you take it verbatim and you make it, it is not your recipe. It belongs to the one who created this recipe. Okay? However, if you have a recipe that you have changed in any way, shape, or form, it is your recipe. Okay? I think, this is what I think. Okay? So, if you change it, it's yours. If you don't change it, it's not yours. Yeah? So, this is what I think. All right? So, it is so refreshing, like I know from me, to be able to go into my kitchen and cook and bake with my family and friends and have a wonderful time. It's a good time to socialize, trust me when I tell you this. And I hope that you are using my recipes, which I have carefully chosen. Many of them I have made myself. Some of them I've made with family and friends. And some have been shared with me by family and friends. Okay? So, let's get started into week 3. And remember, the category for October is fall flavors. Right? So for week 3, the recipe is orange cranberry cake. And here are the implements that you will need in order to carry out this recipe. Because I truly believe that it is so important to organize your countertop. Put your implements in order, put your ingredients in order, and this helps to cut down the amount of time that you spend on actually making a recipe. It's less frustrating, it's more easygoing, it's more orderly, more organized. All right. Here are the implements that you will need for this week's recipe. Orange cranberry cake. Measuring cups. 1 10-inch bundt pan. 1 large mixing bowl. 1 hand blender. A toothpick or a skewer. A wire rack, and my favorite, which I think everyone needs to have in their kitchen to avoid or to help them clean up spills and wipe their hands, paper towels. Okay? Here are the ingredients that you will need. 1 15-ounce package of yellow cake mix. 4 eggs, 3/4 cup of orange juice, 1 1/2 cup of canola vegetable oil, 1/4 cup or 1/4 cup of water, 1 cup of dried cranberries, powdered sugar, which is optional. Are you ready to bake? Okay. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Grease and flour your bundt pan. Okay. And combine next all of your ingredients, cake mix, eggs, orange juice, oil and water in 1 large bowl. Beat for 1 to 2 minutes or until it's all well blended. Then you stir in your cranberries, pour your batter into your prepared pan. Bake for about 40 minutes or until the toothpick or skewer that you will stick into the middle of your mixture comes out clean. Cool for 10 minutes and then invert on the wire rack, okay, to cool completely. Sprinkle with powdered sugar if desired before serving. This makes 12 servings. Doesn't this sound easy to make? I've made it and I managed not to muck it up. So if I can manage not to muck it up, so can you. All right? All right. So next, I'm going to give you a bonus recipe. Blueberry salad. 2 3-ounce packages of grape gelatin. Okay. 2 cups of boiling water. 1 20-ounce can of fresh pineapple, undrained. 1 16-ounce can of blueberry pie filling. 1 cup of sour cream, 1 8-ounce package of cream cheese, softened, 1/2 cup of sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, in a 9 by 13-inch pan. Mix gelatin. Mix your gelatin. Then add, and boiling water. Mix, So you mix your gelatin and the boiling water. Okay. Let me read this very slowly to you. And boiling water until it is all dissolved. Add the pineapple and pie filling. Stir and let set in the refrigerator. Mix the sour cream with cream cheese, sugar, and vanilla, and do not overbeat. Okay, spread on top of the set gelatin mixture. Chill again in the refrigerator, and there you have it. Okay, I read this very slowly because I wanted to make sure that you got everything in. And I also want to tell you that if you would like to have an electronic copy of this salad, okay, or the main recipe, orange cranberry cake, send me an email to Ask Donna on blindlife@gmail.com. Okay, with, put in the subject line what you're looking for, either the blueberry salad or the orange cranberry cake, and I would be pleased to send a copy, an electronic copy, to you. Okay, so you're not going to miss out on anything. All right. So now let me go to the tips that I have for you for this week. Okay, I'm looking for it. Oh, here it is. This I'm going to give to you is various kitchen tips, and it's part 4. Have you ever tried getting rolled sausage out of a package to find that you can only get half of it out? Yeah? Here's what you do. Try running cold water over the contents in order to get it out. Next, to prevent water from spilling from ice cube trays. Put a spoon in one of the compartments. Okay? Put a spoon. Remove the spoon when the tray is safely in. So you put a spoon in one of the compartments, okay? Put a spoon in one of the compartments and remove the spoon when the tray is safely in the refrigerator. This works very well when taking a cup of coffee or a cup of tea from one place to the next. Puddings will cool more quickly. If the dish is placed in cold water, to which you can add salt. Okay, so if you want to cool your puddings, place it in a bowl of cold water and add some salt. Meatloaf will not stick to the pan if you place a slice of bacon at the bottom of the pan. Okay? Here are some more tips for you. Okay? If potato chips lose their original taste, put them under the broiler, okay, for a few moments, and they will be restored to their original crispness. It works because I tried it. Care must be taken, however, not to brown them. In order to thaw fish in milk, yeah? The draws out the original taste of the cod, okay? And it restores a fresh cod flavor. So when you put it in milk, okay, it takes out the frozen taste, all right? And it restores a fresh cod flavor. If your cereal becomes soggy, you can crisp it again by putting it on a cookie sheet and heating for a few minutes in the oven. This method is also good for crisping crackers. Okay, now for oranges and lemons. Soak lemons and oranges in cold water before squeezing. Placing them in hot water may produce a little more juice, but it destroys some of the flavor and nutrients. Okay? So those are my kitchen tips for this week, and please do not hesitate to send me an email if you'd like to get any of these tips from me, the bonus recipe or the main recipe. Put it into the subject line and I would be more than pleased to send you an electronic version of these texts. Okay? This is it for me for this week, week 3 of my October podcast, Dining with Donna. I hope you enjoyed it. I wish you a great rest of the day, a great rest of the week. Stay safe and stay well, and we'll talk to you next week. Bye for now.
That's it for this week. Donna hopes that you enjoyed her recipes and that you will take a few minutes to try them out. Stay safe and stay well. Send your thoughts and feedback to Donna at AskDonna on linelife@gmail.com.